We have former President Trump. A lot of criticism has gone his way for the way he has messaged on vaccines.
Other things have never had a vaccine and they go away. So I don't want people to think that this is all dependent on vaccines.
I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine. If it doesn't work, you'll be the first to know, okay?
And now that Trump has realized the severity of this pandemic and has to be in close proximity with his far-right organizers, suddenly he wants everyone to get vaccinated.
I believe totally in your freedoms. I do. You got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But no, that's okay. That's all right.
Now he's scared of a virus after spreading misinformation, resulting in the deaths of almost 650,000 Americans.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number on the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors.
To the rally in South Carolina, the president claiming Democrats are politicizing coronavirus and calling it, quote, their new hoax.
18 months to develop. How can you do it in a speedier fashion? What makes you think this will work?
Well, they started actually, I guess you heard in January.
He has spread COVID all over the country while telling his worshipers that it was a hoax, blaming everyone in the world from the Chinese government to black people in Louisiana and immigrants crossing our southern border, but never once taken an ounce of responsibility for his actions. Just like his followers who feel entitled to scream and yell at restaurant workers, grocery store clerks, and everyone else trying to protect other people by wearing a mask. When the virus hit New York City, it killed so many people that the local funeral homes were piling bodies up inside of U-Hauls. Trump was saying back then to inject yourself with bleach. Now, Trump says that the vaccine is good? Really? The only thing that Trump cares about is saving his own skin. He doesn't care about his followers. He doesn't care that the Delta variant is far more contagious than COVID-19 ever was. At any time in the last 18 months, Donald Trump could have looked squarely into the camera and told his worshipers to get vaccinated, and every one of them would have. We would be looking at about a 95% vaccination rate in this country, with the children being the only ones left to get that shot. But he chose to try to sell hydrochloroquine because he had invested heavily in that. He chose to say that after the election, we would never hear about COVID ever again.